This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City.
Okay, John Cullum.
Hello.
I'm going to introduce you.
Okay.
Hello, John Cullum. This is John Cullum.
I'm John Cullum, yes.
And I am Emily, his wife.
Right.
And who picks the topic?
Well, Emily, the wife.
And I already told John what it was going to be.
Right.
Small regrets.
Yes.
Do you have small regrets? I have a small regret. I wish I'd spent more time with my mother. Much more time with my mother. I couldn't. She was here and I was there and we were there. But I wish I'd spent more time with my mother toward the end of her life.
Right.
Do you have any regrets like that?
Well, that would be a big regret for me.
Well, I didn't mean guilt. I just meant wish that you could have had a little more time for that.
Yes. Well, I feel the same way about my dad. Of course, I lost my mother quickly in an accident, and so I didn't have time to regret the time I didn't spend with her because it was abruptly ended by Providence.
What a big, big, big tragedy that was.
Yeah.
John's mother was in a car accident just when he was starting to come to New York to be an actor.
I'd only been here for 6 weeks.
But anyway, go to the regret about your father.
Well, my father, I think about him a lot nowadays, and
You think he'd like you?
he didn't. I don't know. I think
I like you.
He was disappointed in me.
Because he wanted you to be selling real estate and earning more money.
You see, I was a champion tennis player when I was 13 or 14, 15, 16. And then the other guys began to catch up with me when I went to college. By the time I was 18, there were several players that were my equal or better. But I wanted to be a great tennis player to please my dad. And he actually, it was hard to figure out because he at one time, I found out that he wanted another player in the neighborhood to win the tennis tournament from me, and it was just a neighborhood championship when I was about 12, and he wanted the other guy to win because he felt that I had won enough.
That's complicated.
Yeah, it was.
I don't like that as a regret.
Well,
I regret that your father had those thoughts.
Well, I think that I resented those things, and that's what caused my regret.
Do you have any other regrets? Not your father?
Well,
like a chance that you could have gone there or there and you didn't do it?
Well, I regret that I didn't pay more attention to my brother when he was dying. He had a
brain tumor.
Yeah, and I would talk to him on the telephone from California. They were not very revealing conversations. We didn't talk about much of anything.
Isn't it interesting what your regret and my regrets are things about people that are gone that you wish you had been able to communicate with more.
Right. Yes.
And Gene, your brother, was a wonderful communicator.
Yes.
And willing to communicate, but it's very hard to communicate with someone who's at the very end of their lives.
Well, yeah.
What can you say? I'm going to miss you. Don't die. You can't.
Well, I could have been with him a little bit more.
Well, it wasn't possible. Listen, John, I put us in a sad mood. Let's not be in a sad mood.
Okay, all right.
John Cullum,
Yes.
we have each other.
Well, I don't regret that.
I don't regret that.
No.
Do you regret that you married me?
No, I don't.
Do you regret that we live right where we live?
No, I don't.
So we're happy.
That's right.
Let's clap hands.
Yes, I have no regrets. I have no regrets about us.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, Em. And we will see you next week.
This is AI.R. See you next week.